Hi there, welcome to my channel. It's Kathy at One Sweet Shop. Well, I came up to my craft room tonight after I got off work and I thought, what can I play with? Because I always want to play with something. So I thought I'd make a video and show you what I'm dabbling in today. You know, I'm always seem to dabble in something. So I have this huge pile of goodies right in front of me here, and there's more on the table here. I've got my little board, it's covered in stuff. My scissors and my funky scissors. I love my polka dot scissors. Like, they're my favorite polka dot scissors. And I found some washies, and I found a little bit of lace. So I thought I'd put that up, but I'm going to show you the latest journal. I started this one before Christmas. Well, I've started many of them before Christmas, but I started this one before Christmas, and I got so busy over Christmas. You know how it is, right? You're working, and there's the parties, and there's to get together with families, and there's the shopping, and there's just no time. So I packed everything up for a while, about 4 days before or 5 days before Christmas, and I thought, okay, I can't do any more. I need to focus on what's happening in life here. So this is one of the journals that I started, and now this journal here is from the Gingerbread Print Shop. You can find her on Etsy. She has a coffee shop. She's also on YouTube. And the prints are wonderful. I love this. This is almost like a apothecary journal, but a herb journal. But it also has recipes, which really, really I love. I love that because I love to be inspired by something. So I thought, what am I going to do with this journal? And I had been making those tied journals. I made quite a few of them, actually. And I thought, well, I had made this cover at the same time. And I thought, well, this one, I'm going to sew this one in. I'm going to sew my signatures in. So I only made 3 signatures of this one. And I started to get it all sewn in. I put this little band on here. It doesn't really go with the journal, but I like it. So, you know, it's a treat. It could be taken off. And I love the first page. And then I had done one of my apothecary pockets. And I thought, well, you know, I could just stick that in there. That kind of goes along with the same theme. And what I've been doing is I've just been filling up the pages with all sorts of little things I've been pulling out of my scrap boxes, you know. There's lavender sprays and all sorts of little notes and things that could be going on pages. So this stuff is going to be finding homes. Of course, I have to shade everything and do the details, glue down things properly. But I did tuck stuff into spaces that I thought maybe they'd go nice in. I have to trim up some things here. So I'm just getting started on this, but it's starting to turn out to be very pretty already. And I just love the different, this has a little card inside, and I'm going to put actually a flower on there. And I've just been adding little things. I think I might stamp some purple, maybe some purple words or something there. I like some little sayings. If you listen to, what's this one say? A true friend likes you even when you don't like yourself. She will point out all your good qualities and convince you that you're worthy of every good thing that happens to you. That's on one side. And then it says, if you listen to 2 good friends having a conversation, it sounds like 2 finely tuned musical instruments. They're in perfect pitch with one another. And I just think they're so sweet. So I think I'm going to be tucking that into that pocket just because I just love sayings like that. Things that inspire people. Lavender lemonade. Never ever thought of having lavender lemonade. Even though I'm allergic to lavender, might kill me. I won't be drinking that. I love all the different recipes though. I love this little leather band. I'm going to put this on here. And I found this really funky tiger pocket that's in white and black. And I thought, I'm going to use that too. I found some photo album that had pockets in the photo albums. And I halved them up and put them in here so I could tuck some goodies in there. So I'm going to fill those pockets with yummy stuff. This journal is absolutely going to be gorgeous. It's going to be full of all sorts of goodies and things. These are all tags I had made at one time. I'm going to be adding the purple themes to them though. And I probably am not going to add a bunch of lace. I kind of want to leave this one just the way it is. I want it to be more about herbs and potions and, you know, making, what is this? Purple Fairy Spell body butter. Buddy butter? Body butter, I think. Something like that. Lavender gin lemonade. Wow. That one will get you a little tipsy. Lavender moon milk. Well, that's really interesting. I'm not sure if these recipes are legit. I'm thinking they must be from somewhere. So it's possible. You know, you can try them out and see if they work. Here's some pockets I have to add here to that page. More little goodies. Oh, I tucked a little green thing in here. I'm not sure if he's staying there. He might not. He's pretty wild. So some more little pockets I made. I'm going to be covering them with different little graphics. Oh, I've got so much stuff. I love these. Wow, I want to keep them, but no, I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them because they're sitting around. There's some little pages, some more pocket things. I can use this up. Stuff from my collage work I was working on. Lots of purples in there. I thought, oh, I'll use them up. I'll make some tags. And then I made these out of napkins. And I really think maybe I should go out to Dollar Tree and see if they have any purple napkins. I bet you that would look so cool. I didn't get any from the dollar store. I really wish I'd found purple there. They didn't have any, though. And I did look. I found these really cool plastic coatings. And I thought, well, I'm going to make something out of that and make a little tuck pocket. I'll stitch them in here or something. I'll glue them in here. Just some really neat stuff. I've been going through all my stashes, and I have some Rubbermaid totes, and you know, they're full of so much stuff. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going through the totes, and I'm going to find some goodies for this journal, because I know I have enough purple around here. So, different things. This is a nice little Brattenberg doily in here. I just love all these things. I just love all these. These came from Journal Say, I do believe. And I just love adding and just making things just a little different. I'm going to lace up some lace in there. I love this little shelf of herbs. I found this really cool herb book one time at Value Village. I went to Value Village. I found this really cool herb book. Do you think I can find that herb book so I can add the pages to this journal? There is no way. She is missing in action. I'm going to make a corset out of this and make it into a belly band. But, yeah, I really wanted to get some of the recipes. They were so interesting in that herb book. And I wanted to put some of them in here. But I might find it yet before this is all ready to be done. I have about 5 other journals on the go that I've printed out and gotten ready to think about sewing in. But one of these days I really have to start focusing on making some more coffee dye paper, because I'm just about coming to the end of my stash. And I've had quite a bit of it. Lavender insomnia oil. I guess that will put you to sleep. I don't know. Me, I may not wake up. Lavender does not live well with me. So, some more little pieces of things I'm going to add in here. This is just going to be the funnest journal filled with all sorts of things. I haven't even put a back on it yet. But one of these days, I will find what I need for this back. No, that's not going to go. I'll find the perfect back for it, and I will be putting... This one's going to be stacked full of goodies, though. And then I found all this stuff. Oh, here's my tape. This is my technical support here. This is flapping piece of tape. This is what I hooked to my phone to hold it onto this tripod, and I just keep reusing it over and over again. I just peeled it off. Boy, I'm really sophisticated. So, me and my Scotch tape. These are some Tim Holtz cutouts, punch-outs that I'm going to put in. I'm going to use some of them in this journal, too. I found all sorts of really pretty purple things that I'm going to stick these on pages. So, all sorts of things. I love these little sayings. The greatest use of a life is to spend it on something that outlasts it. Isn't that cool? That is so true, especially with our journals, right? You know, maybe someday we'll hand them to our kids, and our kids will read about all the antics their parents were up to, right? Could be quite revealing. Pretty pages with more purple. I'm going to use those in this journal. There's some more doilies. This one I kind of browned a little bit with my my inker. These are rub-ons, and I'm going to use some of them in here. I bought some stickers with black, and I don't usually use black, but I'm going to use them in here. And then I've got a few more. It's really hard to find purple things. I really had to take time and look through my boxes to find things that were purple. It is not a color I collect often. So that's interesting. The world is before you, and you need not to take it or leave it as it was when you came in. Live in the sunshine. There's some more purple there. This I'm going to make a bookmark out of. I really like it. And I found some pansy stickers. And, well, it's probably time to use them up. So they're going to get used. These are going to get used. I found some of my little purple stamps. And I thought I'm going to add some of those to pages. Just something in a corner. Something to make it pop out. And I don't know if that little girl, I don't think she's going in there. She doesn't even have any purple on her. And then I found these little funky flowery things. Maybe I'll use those up. And I found these cool cards. Look at this. I wish there were purple in the back, but I might just shade that. I don't know. We'll see. I found the book corners. I'm going to add a book corner to this one. So I found 4. I'm going to do silver on this one, I do believe. I was going to do gold, but I found this coin. And it's really kind of cool. And I thought, maybe I'm going to make a dangle on the spine and hang this from it. It's kind of heavy, so I have to be careful how I'm going to hang it. I'll have to put a little eyelet maybe in there and do that. And I found all sorts of washi. So I found some with stamps and some with purple polka dots, and that's kind of wild to me, so I might like to use that. And I found some really cute, this is velour, like a velvet, and then some lace, just some lace. And I'm going to use that too. And, well, there's a million other little things all over there that I haven't pulled out. I've got, lace butterflies, and I've got some of this stuff here. Some linen and butterflies and purple flowers and windows. And I think I'm going to put some of this eyelet lace on there because I do like that. It's not frilly, but I think it'll look nice. Maybe I'll tuck one of those ladies. This is some beautiful laser cut doilies. I'm going to try and use some of those too. What else do I have? I've got some pearls. I have some little pearls, and I've got some embellishment brads. These are really pretty, so I can't wait to use some of those. Those are going to look really nice. And I found my box of, I didn't lose a quarter. Nope, I didn't lose a corner. I found my box. These are some stickers, and I found a lot that actually had a purple theme. So I may use this kind of mystical ones. Those are pretty neat. And look at these. These are kind of with different astrology or something. Stars, moons. So I might use some of those. This is a really fun box of stuff. I love this. I came from Journal Safe. This is a fun, I've been using it quite a bit. And of course, well, I've got all my purple washies that are in here. I'm going to use some of the little polka dots out of this one because they're a purple theme. And I'm probably going to use some of the yellow ones. And I've got these really pretty this purple washi that I'm planning to use. I might even use some stuff like airmail or something. This was actually quite nice too with the greens. I might use some of that. So I haven't quite decided. I think that the journal is not big enough for all the things I want to add. You know, because I just want to add so much. I'm always looking to add tons and tons of stuff, and then I end up, it's like I need two journals to take up all that space. I can't even fit this in the box. There we go. It's a good thing I bought these at the Dollar Tree because these little boxes are fantastic, actually. I think they're supposed to be for recipe cards. But boy, do I ever love putting my washi in there, and then stuff doesn't dry out as much. And I can stick stuff to the top if I have some to save for the next project. So I have probably about 10 of these, and they're full of all sorts of stuff. But someday I'll use them for maybe my snippets and stuff like that, too. I can put snippets where there's words in one and there's numbers in another, something like that. I have to, I think I have now, I think I have 85 envelopes of ephemera, the big 11 by 13 envelopes, and I have them stored right now because I plan to start fussy cutting everything and sending them out on my Etsy because they have the most unique images. I've just kind of collected all sorts of stuff over the years, and I thought, you know, I want to do something with it, but I need to make 5,000 journals to use all that. So it's not going to happen. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start cutting and fussy cutting things. Not necessarily this. This is going into the journal. But stuff that I got from storybook pages or flower books or bird books or things such as that. I have thousands and thousands of images. So I'm probably going to start this winter cutting those out. I really want to probably downscale those so I don't have anything left. I'll just keep a couple special ones for projects I'm working on. And they're probably going to go into my Etsy. And they could be sold. So I kind of had high hopes of putting them all into a journal someday. But you know what? I think I need to be like 300 years old to do that. So I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to cut them all up and I'm going to offer them to someone else who maybe doesn't have the opportunity to get them. So, and I've seen lots of packs like that on Etsy. And I thought that might be a really good idea for people to have stuff they can use, right? You know, when you live in smaller communities, you don't have access to stuff the way that maybe people in the city do. And even though our area is considered a city, it is very small and we don't have a lot of access to things. We have to actually travel 200 kilometers or so to get things. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of rural people out there that have to do the same. So I thought, well, you know, I'm going to do that with it instead of saving it and using one envelope at a time. So it will take me forever to use it. But that being said, I live up in the north where it's really cold. Right now it's really cold. And we got a really big dumping of snow. So it's been really, 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 really cold and deep. I've been walking to work. My car can't get out of the driveway. You know, when you have so much snow. So it's not going anywhere fast. So, yeah, that's been exhausting me because we shovel, and then you shovel some more because there's still more snow. So, but anyway, this is what I've been working on. I'm hoping that the next video I make with it, it'll show you the finished. And you know how I am. I show you this picture of, oh, this journal, this is how it's going to look and stuff. And then all of a sudden I make it as a video and it looks nothing like that. I totally changed the cover and I added all these things hanging from it. And that might happen again. Just because that's the way I am. So I may totally change my mind. I may rip this off and say, you're leaving. I'm putting a dimensional teapot in the front or something. So you never quite know with me. But you have yourself a lovely night. Thanks for popping into my channel and taking a peek at my goodies that I make. And I really appreciate it. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any comments, I love to hear what other people are doing. Or maybe you have an idea for me. Maybe you want me to make something new. I have 6 other journals sitting over there that are in the making. I need to make all the covers yet, because I want them to be a specific color or, you know, design. And it's going to be a lot of fun this year. 2024 is pretty exciting for me. So you have yourself a wonderful evening, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.